When the adhan is called, it doesn't matter where you are. You go and you make your salah, alhamdulillah.
Now, I think this is something that inshallah ta'ala will all be able to benefit from.
Log in now and make your contribution today to support your favorite project at donatetoislam.com.
You're watching The Newsroom, Islam Newsroom. The news you want when you want it, from the Islamic perspective.
Now we have some websites, alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Who is Allah?
Maybe we'll even see somebody enter into Islam.
Excuse me, do you?
Okay, good.
These are the Ilaha. Illa Allah.
And I bear witness that Muhammad.
And that's right, we're right across the river from Palestine, as a matter of fact, here in Aqaba. The new moon, the Hilal, has been sighted for the month of Shawwal.
When the adhan is called, it doesn't matter where you are. You go and you make your salah, alhamdulillah.
Now, I think this is something that inshallah ta'ala will all be able to benefit from.
Log in now and make your contribution today to support your favorite project at donatetoislam.com.
See that there are three here. Now, which one do you think? Do you think it was... All right, what you're really watching right now is the results of one of our programs that we had, just like what we're starting tonight. So I want you to join us and be with us on Recite on TV. That particular program you were watching was when we used to have our studios in Ohio, and we were talking with some of the brothers there about who had won and why they won and what their recitation was like. And I'm sure that many of you are excited, as I am tonight, to start off this particular month of Dhul Qaeda. Yeah, the month before Hajj, Dhul Hajj, or Dhul Hijjah. This is Dhul Qaeda, and this month is the month that we're going to use to present the Quran to so many people who have never heard it before. So you'll be helping us convey the message of the Quran every time you call in and recite. So let's get started right away. I want to, first of all, tell you what the phone number is. The phone number is 1-800, you see it right here, okay, 1-800-971-4383. That's the phone number, and here's the phone that you're calling, and I'll be taking your call right here. So you can do that. Let's get started. Call me up right now and let's start. Now, whatever you're calling in tonight and doing here on television, this doesn't count toward the contest. It really doesn't. So in order to go to the contest, you need to sign up for that. And how do you do that? Okay, well, I'm glad you asked me that question. Here it is. You just go to, let me turn that off of there. Yeah, I need to take the microphone off too. Okay, there, now you can see it. ReciteOnTV.com. And whenever you go to that, you can use your phone to go to or a laptop or desktop computer. Sign in and take your time. Read everything that's there so that you can understand how that you can get started with all this, okay? You got that? You got everything? All right, I'm going to put the phone number back up so you guys can call in. Now, if you don't see it say live over here, then it's not live. Wait a minute. I thought we had that on here. I don't see it. Anyway, tonight is our first of the opportunities for you to call in. So, but this is not the only one. Every night, inshallah, we want to have something that you can call in, whether it's 30 minutes or an hour, that you could call in and talk with us. But the biggest part of the contest, again, I repeat and repeat and repeat, is not to call in here. It is to sign up on Recite on TV. ReciteOnTV.com. Let me switch that back over again. There you go. That is it. Let me see if I can make that come out a little better for you. Yeah. Here we go. That's it. There we go. ReciteOnTV.com. Sign up there. I'm going to emphasize that throughout this program tonight so that people don't get lost. I want you to be able to really get involved in the contest itself. We've got a super program. We've been on the air for 10 years. We've been doing this program for 10 years. So we're going to give, in addition to the $1,000, we're also going to have 10 other winners who will receive $100. Yeah. So even if you said, well, I only came in 11th place, it doesn't matter because you still won. And every single one who signs up and sends up a video, we are going to have for you. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we got a caller on the line right now. Everybody's going to win who signs up. If you sign up and put a video up there of reciting the Quran, you will have a prize. Okay, Salam Alaikum caller. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. MashaAllah.
Yes.
All right. What's your name, brother?
My name is Claudia Francois.
Okay. And what would you like to recite for us? Would you like to recite? You don't have to, but you can if you want to.
No, I'm too shy for that. But I'm just calling up on it because earlier you put something and I have a question about it.
Okay. Do you have any questions about?
About like the statue of Jesus writing like that. I was a comment. I don't know if you read it early, but I just wanna know your opinion about it because somebody saw my comment and said the way I take it was like Nazi because I just as a black man, as a black Muslim, was born in a third world country. And I was Catholic. I was grown up Catholic.
Okay.
And every time that I go to church, in the church, it was always a white Jesus or white Mary, and even in the movie that we was watching, it always like white.
Yeah.
And how do you think somebody like me that's born in a third world country, black country, how do you think that we can see it growing up as I worship those kind of things? I know the Bible says not to idolize those things, but we do idolize them because that's how all we see growing up. And somebody called me a Nazi because I asked you what do you think about that in the comment.
Well,
Think I say anything
yeah,
about it?
actually, I don't know what they meant by what they said, but if somebody says Nazi, usually they mean something bad. These days, if somebody said Nazi to you, they meant something bad. And I'm really sorry that somebody would say that. But actually, you know that the true story about Jesus Christ, or we call him Isa ibn Maryam, you know that. So the true story about him is that he was 100% a descendant from Adam through Abraham and all the way down. And this is the very first words in the book of Matthew. The book of Matthew starts out by saying what his genealogy is. It doesn't tell you what his position is. It doesn't tell you the message he came with. It wants to tell you his genealogy. And for the first two chapters, this is dealing with where Jesus is coming from. All right? Now, the next time it mentions his genealogy is in the book of Luke, and that's in chapter 3 and verse 23 to 38, I think it is, 38 or 36, at the end of the chapter anyway. And it's telling us in the Bible, if you read the Bible, now, never mind what preachers say, never mind what the bishop says, never mind what the Pope says, never mind what pastors or ministers, forget all that. What the Bible actually says is that Jesus is a descendant of Adam. And in both cases, it mentions both of these genealogies tell you that he is born of a woman named Miriam. So there's no doubt about that. And but the biggest thing is, if he's a descendant of Abraham, he is definitely going to be looking like the people of that area, especially in Iraq, where the Ur of the Chaldees is, where the Ibrahim alayhi salam came from. And it's also well known that in Palestine and in Egypt, both of the places we're talking about where Moses was and where the generations went through, etc. You have to know that that his skin was not like me. I'm a very pasty white guy, you know. I can't help it, but that's what I look like. And the ones who made those statues were actually, the beginning of it was the Roman people. Now the Roman people put a big emphasis on their skin color and their race. And so when the Roman church turned over to Christianity, there was a church, a pagan church. It was called the Universal Church of Rome. And that church became 100% into Christianity. Well, anyway, they took over a sect of Christianity and then associated themselves with it, but they never changed the name. The church calls itself today the same name that it had 2,000 years ago when it was a pagan church, and that is the Roman Universal Church. And you know how to say universal in what the word Catholic means? It means universal. So that it doesn't mean Christian. Catholic means universal, and it's Greek. So, yeah, I'm giving you some different twists on the ideas.
Yeah, I listen to this story. I don't know if I have one more chance to ask one last question before.
No, please, go ahead.
I know, like in the Hadith, something like that, one in the night journey, and with Muhammad, it describes Musa as a dark-skinned man, as a dark-skinned, beautiful man. Is it true or false?
I don't know. That I won't guess.
Because I watched another other lecture from different imams, and I forgot what his name is. He was talking about Musa, and he was talking about the night journey when Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, when he met with Musa, he described Musa as a dark-skinned man, and that's why I wanted to know for sure if you know that, but since you're a Muslim, thing like that, because I see a lot of other imams that talk about that, just like they talk about Joseph as a black man too.
Well,
even though all the movies they always show you as white, but biblical and even in Islam, I find out there's a lot of people that say those people was black. So I just want to know. Because you said early, they from like people from Palestine. You're right, because as a black man, before I was a Muslim, a lot of people see me with my beard. They always ask me if I'm Arab, because I look those kind of people. They always told me, and that's why I want to ask you about this question.
Well,
if you know,
yeah, you know what? Probably let me take a guess at something here. There is somebody named Ibn Hisham who recorded a lot of information about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Ibn Hisham was the so-called expert, I guess, in describing the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But he mentions in there that our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he talks about Jesus. And he said the description of Jesus, and he said he has very, very black hair. And his hair looks like it's wet and kind of like curly. You know what I mean? So if this is the case, if this is the case, and I'm pretty sure that you don't see too many pasty white people with jet black hair that is, like that. I'm sure. And also, keep this in mind, that somebody who's outside, and one of the things it says about Jesus in the Bible, and all of the prophets had been shepherds at some time or another, or around animals. So if you're outside in the sunlight in that part of the world, and you're not going to be like me, because I will turn pink and then I will turn red, but I'm not going to turn brown. So those people are going to turn browner and browner and browner, even just by suntan, even if they start out looking light color in the beginning, but as they spend more time in the sun, then they're going to be darker. So I have no doubt, but I can't prove it, but I have no doubt that he would be a whole lot darker than me if he was so-called white. But I don't think that he was from the Caucasian race at all, because the Caucasian people came from the Caucasus mountain range. Now that's over in Uzbekistan. And if you know anything about the history, those people were actually slaves. The word Slav, have you ever heard this word Slavic?
no.
Slavic? Yugoslavia?
Yeah, I know Yugoslavia.
Okay, that is the reference to the people being super white. They were Slavs. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And the Caucasus mountain range, they were people that they were taken out of there as slaves for the Turkish Empire, whenever the Turks were ruling Islam. About 500 years ago, maybe more. Maybe 500 years ago, 600, I don't know exactly, but whenever the Turks, I think in 1453 was when the Turks became Muslims at that time. So anyway, that's the idea.
Thank you so much. I'm always listening to you. I'm glad to finally have a chance to speak to you. Thank you so much.
Oh, brother, it's a wonderful thing to have you call in and talk with us about this thing, because you know what? I'm going to put a picture up right. Yeah, that picture that you just saw on there was me and the brothers, and that one of them was an imam. And so, in other words, I pray behind him because he has more Quran than me, and the young boy that was there with him. So, and they're from Somali and the area of Ethiopia and Nigeria and the Horn of Africa, all of these places. The skin color of there is very dark to protect them against the harsh rays of the sun. And somebody like me has no protection against that at all. I mean, we burn up and get I have to run in the shade and get away from if I don't have suntan oil, I'm fried. I look like a burnt chicken.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Jazakallah khair, brother. Sorry about somebody calling you names, but don't worry about it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He knows your heart, and that's what's counting. You're right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. MashaAllah. All right, guys, now we got off the phone, so you can call us right now. And I'm going to put this up so that you can, yeah, here we go. Yeah, here. ReciteOnTV.com. All you got to do is just go there and sign up, all right? Just do that. Sign up. Be part of what we're doing right now, all right? ReciteOnTV.com. Now, whenever you go to that website, you will see, you know what? We can do that. I think we can do that right now. Let's see. We'll open up a browser here and ReciteOnTV.com, and let's take a look and see what happens. All righty. Okay. Yeah, here we go. The first thing you're going to see on there is this. Now I got to go back and forth because there's no audio on it, but you'll see there are children that are on there that are reciters of the Quran that they signed up, and let's see if we can put one of them up there. There's a little boy that, yeah, here, and there's a little here. Yeah, we've had children from everywhere that signed up for this, and they're from all over the world. And I think this is a great opportunity for all of us, to have this chance to be together in this time right now. I know we got somebody here. Take a break, he said. Take a break. All right, we'll do that.
Hey kids, you can recite the Quran on TV. That's right, beginning right now. Record your favorite surah or ayah of Quran in Arabic. Upload your videos, as many as you like. Tell your relatives and friends to rate your video on ReciteOnTV.com. Do it now! Hey kids, you can recite the Quran on TV. That's right, beginning right now. Record your favorite surah or ayah of Quran in Arabic. Upload your videos, as many as you like. Tell your relatives and friends to rate your video on ReciteOnTV.com. Do it now! Hey kids, you can recite the Quran on TV. That's right, beginning...
Here are some ways to get Guidus TV. Via satellite on Galaxy 19 FTA. At this satellite frequency, transponder rate 5, frequency 11836 MHz, polarity
You're watching The Newsroom, Islam Newsroom. The news you want when you want it, from the Islamic perspective.
Now we have some websites, alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Who is Allah? Maybe we'll even see somebody enter into Islam.
Excuse me, do you believe in God?
Why do we call him Allah?
One more time, everyone. Okay, good.
These are the ones that we're going to be mailing out. Ilaha. Illa. Allah.
And I bear witness that Muhammad.
That's right, we're right across the river from Palestine, as a matter of fact, here in Aqaba. The new moon, the Hilal, has been sighted for the month of Shawwal.
When the adhan is called, it doesn't matter where you are. You go and you make your salah, alhamdulillah.
Now, I think this is something that inshallah ta'ala will all be able to benefit from.
Log in now and make your contribution today to support your favorite project at donatetoislam.com.
And it's Recite on TV. This is a live show coming to you all the way from right here in Southern California, but we're worldwide on the internet and all over the United States and Canada on our satellite. And we want you to be part of what we're doing right now. And how you can do that? Just sign up. Yeah, it's that easy. Sign up. And the way to sign up, just take a look right here. ReciteOnTV.com. Got it? Get it? Do it. All right. When you do this, you will be eligible to put up your videos. And when you do your videos, you'll have a chance to win the prize. Yep. Everybody gets an equal chance. And the judges, who are scholars of the Quran, will listen to your recitation and they will award accordingly. First prize, $1,000. Second prize, $100. Third prize, $100. Fourth prize, all the way through the first 10. The first 10. We've never had this before. And this because we've been 10 years broadcasting, and we wanted to do something special for all of the families out there. So even if you don't win the top place, you're still going to win a prize just because you uploaded a video with you reciting. Is that cool? Or what? Yes. Woo. Woo. I'm excited for you too. And one of the things that we would like to do is to have a chance really for everybody to see more about what we're doing here. And in order to do that, I've got to put this thing up so you can see it. And I think what we'll do right now, let's put up the 800 number. You can just call in, and I think that's a good idea too. Here's the, that's the phone number. You see it, right? Right here. 800-971-4383. Okay? If you just call in right now, then that would be great. You can recite if you want to. If you'd like to call in and recite, ask your mom and dad for permission, of course. We don't want you to do anything that's against your parents' rules, but if they say you can do it, you can call in and recite on TV right now. Is that cool? That's cool. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So along with this, we do have the rules that you would find out about when you go to the website. And I can put that website back up here real easy. Just like this. Watch. Whoa! Recite on TV. Ah! You like that? Mm-hmm. So what I'm encouraging you to do right now, if you haven't done it already, go to Recite on TV, hook up, and get started with it, because recording a video of you reciting the Quran, maybe your mom and dad will help you out and they will set everything up for you. If you have some lighting to put in front of you, that's better. And don't put don't go in your bedroom and have the bed behind you when you're trying to recite like that. It doesn't look good on TV. You know what I mean? Get over in somewhere where it's just a flat wall, or you can have a couch behind you, something like this, or curtains or something. But try not to have people walking behind you or in front of you while you're doing this. And if you have a dog or a cat or anything that likes to play with you, make sure that they're in another room while you're doing this, because we would like to keep it focused on just hearing you recite the Quran. Got it? All right. Now, all right. So usually about now we have the doctors with us talking about the coronavirus and things like this, but tonight they're going to be coming in a little bit later for us, and that's also good because we don't really want to push that right now. We'd like for you to stay focused on something a little bit more, let's call it entertaining. Yeah. All right, we've got somebody in Minnesota calling us right now. Let's take this call. All right. Assalamu alaikum. Go ahead. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
MashaAllah.
I have TV, US TV, and Guidance TV.
Yes.
So,
Okay, turn down the television. You have to turn the TV sound off while you talk to us, because the sound on the TV is about 30 seconds behind us, and it's going to confuse you.
Okay.
Yeah, when you pick up the phone, you're talking to the phone. Don't talk to the TV. Okay. Yeah, don't pick up the TV and talk to it. That's not cool.
Sir Yusuf, he said you can record the favorite ayah, you know.
You can have an ayah or a chapter.
I have two ayahs.
Okay.
Can I recite now?
Of course. Go ahead. This doesn't count toward the contest, but you're more than welcome. Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا وقياما والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما. The other ayah verse I like, and he talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mu'minun, يعني midnight, you know.
Yeah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم تتجافى جنوبهم عن مضاجع يدعون ربهم خوفا وطمعا ومما رزقناهم ينفقون فلا تعلم النفس ما أخفي من قرة العين. God, he said that soul, good soul, you know, doesn't know how he prepared, how mercy then how will get. You can't imagine, you know, in the heaven. You can't imagine, yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's right. MashaAllah. Yes.
Oh, mashallah, I saw your picture. You see me in my hand? I'm waving you.
Oh, we can't see you.
This is telephone only. Okay, I see. You do a great job with the Yusuf.
Thank you so much. Thank you, brother. MashaAllah.
Okay, brother.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum. MashaAllah. And right now in St. Louis, Missouri, we have our Dr. Sultan who is with us tonight. and we would like to bring him in and talk to us a little bit more about some of the things that we're doing with the Quran, recite Quran on TV. And I see that he's here, so let's bring him in and let him say salam to us. Salam alaikum, doctor. How are you?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good to see you again.
Well, mashallah. Yeah, we're in the middle of this thing, and I've already had two callers. One recited the Quran, the other one had a question about racism. And we found out that Jesus probably wasn't a white guy like they have all these statues. Have you heard about this, doctor, that there are some people protesting? They want to take down the statues of Jesus that are in different places. They said that this is not a representation of Jesus anymore. They don't like that.
Well, this is for the first time I'm hearing, but I have heard this before. People talking about that why Jesus is white, or I really don't know. What do you think? What color Jesus was, or did he care about what color he was?
Well, now that is a very good question, and I don't know the answer. I don't really know, but I know the description that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave us about Jesus. He said, alayhi salam, he said that Jesus had very black hair. And I've never seen a statue or an image or a picture or anything of Jesus with anything other than light brown or dark brown hair. But I never thought about being black. But the Prophet ﷺ said it was black. It's so black that it's shiny. And he even said that it was curly or something like this. So most likely that, have you seen any of the people of the descendants of Bani Israel? And how they look? He was Bani Israel. He was the son of the Israeli. As far as we know from the Bible and from the Quran and from the Prophet ﷺ, he wouldn't have any reason to be claiming to be from anywhere else. Is that right?
Yes, exactly. That's what Allah Ta'ala says, that he was sent to Bani Israel to guide them because they had gotten astray, to bring and tell them that I am not bringing any new religion, but I'm bringing the same religion, and I'm verifying that what Moses' religion was is, and I verily verify that that's the message I'm bringing in, just to guide you further.
Yeah, that's what I don't know that anybody would really care about one way or the other, is if it's whatever. I don't think that's an important situation. Do you?
Well, we all know that, you see, whenever you're analyzing something, you analyze what the message is, not who said it. You have to look at the message, and don't pay attention to who said it. If it is true, you accept it, no matter what color, what race, what the person is. If the message is wrong, no matter what color, what race the person is, you reject it. Simple.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So, well, let's ask you the question now. What is the latest on this virus thing that's going around, if you don't mind to give us a little bit of an update there?
Well, certainly it is not under control. Certainly we have not flattened it out. For a little while it was started going down, but is going up again. Today I was watching on the news that the people are, one group of people so deadly against masks, saying that we are just being controlled from every direction. Well, I don't agree with them because Corona is a serious thing. I repeatedly keep saying is a serious thing, so that it gets hammered in, not just from man's perspective, but also from the professional medical point of view, that it is serious. We should do our best, what we can, to protect ourselves from this virus.
Well, I totally agree. That to me, that makes the most sense. To be, I don't like wearing it either. I've got one right here, and I put it on from time to time. Oops. Now that doesn't work, does it? It goes over my glasses. But I saw, I took my wife to the clinic today. She had to go to the clinic. So we went, and we were very careful, and we went in, and there was nobody there in the hallway, nobody in the elevator with us. And when we got there, it was a lady sitting out in front of us at a table. She said, just stop right where you are. Okay, we stopped. And she said, ask my wife, who are you, and what, you know, so the meeting with the doctor is going to be there. Okay. So what I noticed, though, in that building, they had a picture, a drawing, or like a cartoon, of somebody with a mask on just like this, and they had an X over it. And I looked at it again because I said, what's the X for? And then they had another one like this, and they had a check mark over it. So I guess they're saying don't walk around like this way, but you have to have it all the way up. Cover your nose and everything with it. Is that right, doctor?
That is right. A third way is that you pull it further up, that it covers your eyes too. Then it is useless.
Yeah. Well, when I go like this, it automatically goes over my glasses, and I can't see a thing.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's right. No, that is 3X.
That's 3 X's. All right. Anyway, alhamdulillah. Well, I like to find some humor in everything that's going on, because it scares me sometimes to think about how difficult it could be for some people. Because if you're alone, if you're living alone, and you're seeing all of this going on and everything, it could scare you after a while. Is that right?
Well, not only scare you, but man is a social animal. You cannot cut social relationship and survive even for a short period of time. It makes you miserable. It makes you depressed. It makes you think all different kind of things. And it really is depressing, you know. And I just imagine, for example, you just imagine you're all alone. You cannot go out. You cannot go to the grocery store. You cannot go here. You cannot go there because of the fear. And you are all in your house. Or even worst example, which people are going through, nursing home. At least their loved ones could come and visit them. Now they can only do is from the outside. If they have a window outdoors from looking out, they can wave hi and stuff like that. So that is a total social isolation. It's not a social distancing, but for many people is a social isolation, which is far miserable than the disease itself. And I feel myself fortunate. I've got my family. I got a job. I go to work. I interact with people. Come home. Okay, fine. We're not going to meet our friends and stuff like that. But I still have a social life, which doesn't make me feel depressed or hopeless or anything like that.
All right. So, what do you see right now as being the biggest problem for folks that, as not just getting the disease, but as far as the emotional side of what's going on? What do you see as the biggest problem?
The biggest problem is social isolation, as I talked about, which leads to depression, which leads to aggravation of both your physical and mental illness. People have physical illness, people have mental illness. No matter what kind of illness you have, this social isolation is making both of them worse. And one thing we talk about depression. Really, you know what depression really is for many people is really a living hell. That's the best way I can describe a depression. A living hell. If you're not gone through that, you can never imagine how it feels like to be depressed. Let me give you an example. Let's say somebody got a broken bone. What's the big deal? You go to the doctor, they put a plaster on it or procedure, and in 6 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever, it's going to heal, and that's the end of it. But depression is a state of sadness combined with hopelessness. When you have no hope, and you have no see any future, any brighten in the future, you are every moment living in hell. This is what many people are going through, and our social structure does not allow us to not only not take care of them, but we are not even thinking about them. We are not thinking ways and means by which their needs can be taken care of. The other day, we were talking about the rights of our neighbors on us, and Prophet ﷺ said that angel Jibreel came to him so many times with the messages that what the rights of the neighbors are, that I was afraid that he may not give us Allah Ta'ala's commandment that your neighbors are also partner in your property. So people around neighbors.
That's right. I do remember that. Yeah.
So what are we doing as a whole nation to our neighbors during this crisis? Everyone is sticking in their own home and doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I'm guilty because I haven't gone around to my neighbors. I'm kind of scared to go out to anybody's house, but I guess before this all started, if I had been in touch with my neighbors, I'd know their phone numbers, I'd know about them, I'd know, what the things that they like to eat and all the rest of it, because if I know, then I could at least attend to them, but I don't even know their names. I know what they look like, but I don't know their names.
That's the norm. That's the American norm. That's the norm of our culture.
How about you, Doctor? In your neighborhood where you live, I don't know. Do you live in an apartment or a house?
I live in a house.
Okay, so
yeah.
in your neighborhood, do you know who your neighbors are?
Well, kind of. I know who my neighbors are, and kind of we when we walk outside, sometimes we see them outside, say hello, hi, and chat for.
Do you know their names?
Some of them.
Oh, okay. I've been here in this place going on 2 years now, and I've had the neighbor come over to look for their cat, and the other neighbor, I was talking to them about, they took out their garbage one time, and a neighbor across the street said hi, and I do know one. Yes, I know one neighbor. When he moved in, he was moving in on the corner house, and I was trying to move a big couch by myself, and I unloaded it out of the back of a van, and then when it was too big, it was way bigger than me, and I was holding like this, and I tripped, and I fell backwards, and the couch fell down on top of me, and I fell back on the rose bushes and the sprinkler system and everything in my back, and I let out a big holler, yeah! And he came running over, and that's the first and only time my neighbor came in my house to help me get in, and, are you okay? He knew about the emergency things, and and turned out that he was the head of security for one of the local colleges or something like this, or chief of something. I don't remember. Anyway, that's the only one I know. Only one I know, and that's yeah, weird. That's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool in Islam. If I'm not wrong, you correct me if I'm wrong, please. But the Prophet ﷺ, he said your neighbors are 40 in any direction. Is that right?
That's 100% right.
Okay, we got a phone call here, doctor. I'm going to go ahead and take that phone call. Okay. All
Sure.
right, caller, you're live. You're on the air. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
MashaAllah, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Where are you?
I am at 3411. My name is Yusuf Al-Sukmani. I'm calling from Georgia.
Oh, you're in Georgia. Okay, Yusuf. Would you like to recite something for us tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to recite something.
Okay, go right ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
MashaAllah. You did that really good. You did that really, really good. Did you join us on Recite on TV yet? Did you know about that?
Yes.
Did you sign up yet?
No.
Oh, I want you to sign up so you can win the prize, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And is
Thank you.
is your mom or dad with you right now?
Yes.
Who? Your mom or your dad or both? Okay. Ask her. Wa alaikum salam rahmatullahi barakatuh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I hope that you guys will take the time to sign up and make a video and upload it, okay? So that you can win the prizes. Well, everybody who signs up and puts a video up there will receive a prize. I promise.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay?
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. How about that? What do you think, doctor?
Wow, mashallah. We have quite a bit of talent. Allah Ta'ala give her hadayah, give her more opportunity to recite and even memorize. And I pray to Allah Ta'ala for her success in
Can you imagine? They're in Georgia. You know, Georgia is way down. It's right above Florida. And his name is Yusuf. He said his name is Yusuf, like my name.
Yeah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Well, I think if anybody is called in and their name is Sultan, we'd have it made tonight. Right? Oh, here we got another caller. Maybe this is the one. All right, let's find out. Salam alaikum, caller.
You have a call.
Caller, go ahead. You're live. You're on the air. Salam alaikum. Oh, all right. Let's take another one here. Salam alaikum, caller. You're live. You're on the air. Go ahead. Well, that's 2 calls in a row that dropped. Guys, whenever you call in, be sure that you know that there is going to be a recording first, and that puts you on a line so that in a lineup, like a queue, and that way we can get your call right after we take care of somebody else's. Now we got to take a short break. We're going to be right back right after this. Guys, don't go away. Stay where you are. We'll be right. Well, you know what? We got a caller. I'm going to just take this chance to. Nope, we missed it. We missed it. All right, we'll go ahead and take our break. And let's see, recite on TV. Let's put that one up first. Stay tuned. Stay guided with Guidance TV.
Hey kids, you can recite the Quran on TV. That's right, beginning right now. Record your favorite surah or ayah of Quran in Arabic. Upload your videos, as many as you like. Tell your relatives and friends to rate your video on reciteontv.com. Do it now!
You're watching The Newsroom, Islam Newsroom. The news you want, when you want it, from the Islamic perspective.
Now we have some websites, alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Who is Allah?
Maybe we'll even see somebody enter into Islam.
Excuse me, do you believe in God?
Why do we call him Allah?
One more time, everyone. Okay, good.
These are the ones that we're going to be mailing out. Ilaha. Illa. Allah.
And I bear witness that Muhammad.
That's right, we're right across the river from Palestine, as a matter of fact, here in Aqaba. The new moon, the Hilal, has been sighted for the month of Shawwal.
When the adhan is called, it doesn't matter where you are. You go and you make your salah, alhamdulillah.
Now, I think this is something that inshallah ta'ala will all be able to benefit from.
Log in now and make your contribution today to support your favorite project at donatetoislam.com.
Hey kids, you can recite the Quran on TV. That's right, beginning right now. Record your favorite surah or ayah of Quran in Arabic. Upload your videos, as many as you like. Tell your relatives and friends to rate your video on reciteontv.com.
Welcome back to Guide Us TV. Let's hear from you. Let's see. Tonight we have a recitation, it's not competition, but just an introduction. So please come over and recite Quran, and we will enjoy your contribution to this show.
MashaAllah. All right. You're going to take my job away from me now. All right.
I'm a trainee, okay? I'm a trainee.
Yeah, apprentice. You're the apprentice, but I'm not Donald Trump.
Apprentice, yeah.
Okay, so guys, we got the phone number up here, 1-800-971-4383. You can give us a call. Call us right now and talk to us. And by the way, if you'd like to recite the Quran, we're very open for that. That's why we've got the number up here. Tonight is the night. And whether you want to do that or not, it won't matter as far as the contest goes. The contest is to make a video and then upload it, and then after that, let me take this caller. Let me take this caller. Go ahead, caller. You're live. You're on the air. Go ahead, caller. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. They're there, but it's not working.
Yeah. No.
Bizkia. It says. Somebody posted this just now, Doctor. We were talking about color of people and everything. Somebody put this. Somebody put this up. No, it's been here for a while. It says, it's a sister. She said, "I have nothing against white people." Okay. My first husband was a white, and my first two children are half white. I have nothing against black people. My current husband is black, and my last kids are half black. I'm wondering what color she is. She's not white. She's not black. That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. We got a caller on here. Go ahead, caller. You are live. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Yes, salam alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Sorry, it's just because I was watching on the internet, you know, so it goes backwards. I mean, it goes on another time, you know.
Yes, sister, don't listen to the TV or the internet. When you pick up the phone, listen to the phone. That's the best thing.
Right.
Yeah, because all transmissions in broadcasting are at least 30 seconds up to a whole minute behind. And we always tell people, yeah, whenever you call in, turn down the TV so that it won't get a feedback with us, and also that you won't get confused and you'll be waiting to talk to the TV. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, sister. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I know you since I saw all your story that you reverted to Islam like myself, and I feel like really, you know, it was a touchy story.
MashaAllah. Sister, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Spain, from the north. My name is Aisha.
Aisha, are you you're in España? Do you know that my grandfathers about 500 years ago left Spain to go up north? They went all the way to England back when, oh yeah, they did that. They ran away, and their name was Ostez.
Wow.
And they
have Spanish blood, I guess.
Yeah, well, Ostez, it means teacher. And that's Arabic. They were Arab teachers. They were teaching Arabic. They were teaching Islam. But whenever the Catholics came in about 500 years ago, they ran away because there was a huge oppression, you know.
Pretty interesting. And you revert after, you know, like you were called since years ago, since 500 years ago.
So you're in Spain, mashallah. I'm very proud of you for that, mashallah.
It's really late. Everyone is sleeping, but I have some pains in my back, and I couldn't. I was watching, you know, Islam, and I was like, I want to go.
Mashallah. Well, sister, congratulations on coming to Islam. We're very happy to hear about that. That's great. How long ago did you come to Islam, sister?
It was about 8 to 9 years ago, I guess. I didn't write it down, so I don't know exactly the date, but I think it was 8 to 9 years around.
8 or 9 years ago. Okay. That's good. MashaAllah.
I had a dream, and it was calling me Islam because I wanted to know the truth, because there were some people talking about Islam, and I got mixed up, and I was like, I want to know the truth. So I asked him, I said, I don't want to put your name. I don't know if you're Elohim, Allah, Yudhe, Vavhe, who you are, I don't know. But I'm talking to the Creator, please let me know the truth. And that same night, I had a dream calling to Islam.
What can I tell you? That's exactly the same kind of thing that I experienced by saying, God, guide me. And then that's exactly what happened. He guided me right after I said that.
I heard your story. It's amazing, amazing. And your wife also, that you told her you have to convert to Islam now.
It was an amazing experience. And but the best thing really is to know the truth. That's what you said, and I know that many people out there right now, all around the world, are looking at this subject of the pandemic, worrying about what is going on, you know. So, by the way, your English is better than my English.
Sure not. Sure not. Even when I get nervous, on my nerves, my English gets worse. I mean, I can talk better, but... Oh, my husband is woke up. Anyway, do you want me to recite a surah?
if you want to, you're welcome. You can go ahead and anytime you want to.
Okay, the one I like the most. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm lahu ma fi samawati wa ma fil ard man alladhi yashfa'u lahu illa bi'idhnihi يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يأخذه حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم آمين.
MashaAllah, you did that really good. That's Ayatul Kursi number 255 in Surah Baqarah number 2. You did a really good job on that. MashaAllah, I'm surprised. You did a great job, like an Arab.
My husband teach me how to pronounce it. At least I tried anyway.
Well, he did a good job too. Where is your husband from?
From Morocco.
Oh, Morocco! I was just talking with one of my favorite brothers in Islam. He is from Morocco, and I've known him now for 25 years. Yeah. He's a really good brother. I love these Moroccan brothers. They're so amazing. I love all of our brothers. Truly, it is wonderful. When you have anybody who's a believer, it doesn't matter where they're from, you already have a connection with them. I know. It's great.
Your brothers, and yeah, it's like that. I think like that, yeah.
That's wonderful.
I have to say bye because I guess that he wants to sleep. Anyway. I'm sorry. Bye.
Tell him big salam alaikum from us, and thank you for calling, sister. MashaAllah.
Bye-bye.
MashaAllah. Salam alaikum. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. That was really nice. She got up in the middle of the night, and she called us because her back was hurting, and then her husband told her, get on the bed.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Oh, look who's here with us. Let's bring him in. Salam alaikum, doctor. Kaifa halik?
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen.
MashaAllah. How are you? How's everything?
Good. Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. Hey, you know what? We want to ask you some questions. Do you mind?
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. We have some people that were calling in today. We're talking about race, about people. Actually, they were just talking about people being black or white. And I was thinking that most of the people on earth are not. If anybody's really, really black, like night, that would be like a panther or something. I don't know too many people like that. But what if somebody's really white, like my cap? That would mean that they're pretty much dead, right?
They may have albinism, which is a disease have to do with the skin pigmentation.
But that's albino still has a little bit of pink in him.
Islam is colorblind. That's what people show. And Allah,
yes.
And I'm glad back at the heart talk, Allah looks into the hearts. He doesn't look into our shapes, colors, looks, all that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is even a description of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah will look into your hearts. And that's where the taqwa resides. And that's where all the, basically the feeling of goodness and the good deeds originate. So if al-mudghah, this is the piece of flesh, if it's good, إذا صلحت صلح الجسد كله. This is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, hadith, that if this piece of flesh is good, the whole entire body is good, and if it's not. So there is no mentioning of a skin color. There is no mention of any differentiating factor. as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala look at all mankind the same, like asnan al-mashriq, like the tooth of the comb. They're all the same. There is no difference. The only difference really that counts and gets a higher rank is taqwa, is the fear of God, and how much that you have that in your heart and reflect on your actions, obviously, and deeds. That's really the measuring. In every corporation in America, you have to have metrics. That's how you measure success. Give me something that you can measure with. So in Islam, the metric is taqwa. This is how you can tell who does what by how much taqwa they have in their heart.
All right. Well, what about something that happened today that gives us the khawf, a different kind of, actually taqwa means a shield against Allah's anger, but khawf is a fear. And there were a lot of people today who were running in fear. Did you hear about that? Thousands of people in the southern...
Which one you're referring to?
Huh?
Which one? There's information overload. Which one you're referring to?
The earthquake. The earthquake. 7.4 earthquake. That's a huge earthquake that hit in Huatulco, Mexico.
Oh, okay.
It's in the very southern part of the center of Mexico. It's like all the bottom part hanging down low if you look at a map. And 2 people died, and 1,000 or more people were running in the streets. They didn't know what to do. So far, only 2 people died, according to the reports. The question that we posted it up. It's already had like 27,000 people on ours. Just go to look at that and think about it and make comments. We had about 2,000 engagements. We had about 400 comments or likes and everything on it, because a lot of people want to know about this. And the question was, is this more of the signs of the hour?
Absolutely.
What would your comment be about that?
Absolutely. There is so much of this happening. Now if you look into the weather map, the hurricane season officially started. So you're going to see a combination of things. Now you see earthquakes, you're going to see floods, you're going to see hurricanes, you're going to see also around the summer in California, in your neck of the wood, traditionally, there has been a lot of wildfires, that have been very hard to contain. And a matter of fact, in 2006 or 7, I think there was a very, very bad fire. I remember this because at the time, we had also a similar fire in Georgia, which was neighboring Florida, and everybody was smelling the smoke of the fire and cannot breathe, even in hospitals where patients in the hospital beds cannot get clean air. It was a huge problem. And subhanAllah, if you go back in the dates, because I remember this very vividly, there was there was a request from the governor, I think it was Jeb Bush at the time, to have prayer for rain to help to put out fires. And there was also a request for prayer on Friday to basically protect Florida from the dangers and the destruction of the hurricanes.
Hey kids, you can recite the Quran.
Oh Allah, don't kill us with your anger or your wrath. Don't destroy us with your anger.
Hey kid.
And keep us safe. And kind of kept this even on a radio show that I had at that time, and just kind of tell people, guys, don't panic if you fear of this, because it was really getting a lot of small homes and all that. Was a lot of devastation, at that time. So those two extremes where there's a fire in California, I remember, and they made prayers to Muslims on Friday and to ask for rain to help to put out the fires. And a lot of people said that it was reported there was even hail that came down. No one just only rain to put out the fire, but it was hail. That's how much people were joy and happy for both the fires to be put out and for the hurricane to be downgraded. It was, I think, it was a class 5 hurricane. And after this, the Friday, and this was all across the state, that they asked for all mosques, and I think was a lot of people have done, and it went and it did a great effect.
Okay, we got a caller on here. Let's take our program tonight is really for this, so we'll take a call right now. All right, salam alaikum. Yeah, turn down the TV. You have to turn down the TV because we don't need to hear that in the background because it's going to be 30 seconds behind us, okay? All right, go ahead. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Go ahead. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
9-year-old Canada.
My name is Widad Barigari. I'm talking from Virginia.
Okay, mashallah, mashallah. Would you like to recite some Quran for us or just ask a question tonight?
No, I just want to tell you my brother is in Iraq, and I would appreciate if you can just make some dua because he fell at 14 days ago. And if you can make dua for him, I would appreciate it.
Okay, all right. Does he have the virus, or you don't know, or what?
He just woke up at night to do the sahur for Shawwal, and he fell. He got dizzy, and subhanallah, it's like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just didn't want him to keep getting out of the house and buying stuff for his grandkids. And he did not pay attention much for, alhamdulillah, there is no virus, no nothing. But he's in a bad shape. He hurt his back. And they brought a doctor to the house, and he said, oh, he has diabetes, and he has high blood pressure, he has kidney problem. They found out just 14 days ago.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Well, we'll make some dua. Allahumma ya Rabb, ya Latif. Allah give him shifa. Ameen.
Amen.
Thank you for calling, sister. Thank you so much. And Allah give you patience.
Where are you? Are you in America or you said Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, actually, I'm in California.
Oh, I see. No wonder this 1-800. I see. I should have.
Well, 800 number just mean that, yeah, it's free for you to call.
I'm a teacher at Robinson High School here in Virginia, in Fairfax.
Well, I used to live in Alexandria, Virginia for about 12 years to 13 years.
Oh, mashallah.
Yeah, I used to live in Alexandria. I also lived in Falls Church, but we moved to Ohio. We were there for a few years, and then we came out here to California. I'm a Bedouin. I like to wander around, you know. They used to, when I was... Go ahead.
No. We always love to talk about you and your wife and how she calls you useless and everything, and we keep laughing whenever you bring that subject. My brother loves you dearly. I mean, really, really, really.
Well, you can give him something. It's an inside story now. I will tell you something. It wasn't my wife who really said that. It was her father. He used to say, oh, useless, like that. But she would never do that. She has so much respect. But, you know, if you say your father-in-law calls you useless, it's not as funny as you say my wife. You know, here in America, they like that, you know. But she's told me several times, don't say that about me. I never said that about you. So now you.
We love you. We're so proud to have you, sir. We love you so much.
Well, I love all of the believers, and I ask Allah to put all of us together in Jannah, where we won't have to have the face mask, and we won't have to worry about social distancing.
Inshallah.
I am actually now, I was watching you talking to this gentleman, he's a doctor, talking about Zulzalaha, and that's why you thought I have the TV on. I don't have the TV on.
Oh, okay.
My husband just passed away. Yeah, my husband, my brother was killed a few months ago, and
Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Oh,
they got inside the house, 2 murders. They murdered him in Iraq, not in here, in Iraq. But my husband was here in Virginia with me. Now I'm thinking of going to either Saudi Arabia or any place to be close to my family instead of being here in America.
You know what? A lot of people are thinking about trying to go to Medina right now. Are you interested in that?
Yes, very much. I'm a math teacher.
Well, maybe I know some people in Mecca. I know a few people in Medina, but I know that if you ask them that you would like to work there, then you got a pretty good chance, because you speak very good English, by the way. You speak Arabic too, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm an Arabic person. My husband is a Kurd. He's been here since 1956, yes.
Actually, my daughter's married to one from Kurdistan in Syria.
Oh, mashallah.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, I would love to work in there to be closer to my family. So, and it's enough in America. I've been here for so long. I like to work there. I would appreciate it actually if you know anybody there. So
all right. Well, you know what? Try giving me a call during the day tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do. Okay?
I would love to. That's very kind of you, sir.
All right. Assalamu alaikum.
Have a good night.
Good night. Assalamu alaikum. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, we'll pick up where we left off. Oh, we only got 2 minutes left. Oh my gosh. How much fun can we have in an hour and a half? Yes, we've been on since 6 o'clock my time. And here it is already 7:30 almost. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And you know what? We haven't heard anything from you, Dr. Sultan, since the star of the show got here. MashaAllah.
Well, we talked for half an hour. Only you and me were talking about first half an hour. So you gave me plenty of chance to interact.
Yeah, well, you got to take care. He's a kid to us, you know. He's a little boy, so we got to take care of him. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Hey, we're talking about you, boy.
Okay. I take it as a compliment.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, hu alladhi ja'alna muslimin, wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah Kareem. We really want to make this one dua for all of our viewers right now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you and for your family. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take away any grief, any depression, or any oppression that's going on in your family, and make everything easy. Ameen. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make everything work out for good for all of us, and to put our hearts in the right place, put our minds in the right place, so that we can appreciate and worship you more and more and more. Ameen. And Dr. Sultan, you would like to add something to this?
Well, it pretty much concludes. What else can I say? What else can I say?
You say Ameen. Try Ameen. That always
Ameen.
works. There you go.
Ameen.
And the same, we asked Dr. Adil if you have something to add to this. We got 15 seconds.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave this assurance in Surah Al-Hijr, verses 97. وَلَقَدْ نَعْلَمُ أَنَّكَ يَضِيقُ صَدْرُكَ مِمَّا يَقُولُونَ فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَكُن مِّنَ السَّاجِدِينَ وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينُ. We know that your chest is being harmed by what they offend you and say you. So make tasbih to Allah, make hamd to Allah, make a lot of sujood to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and worship Allah till حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينُ, till the last moment, till death comes. And that's the. So we should then be involved in tasbih, glorifying God, thanking God, and make sajda to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
And stay guided with
Guide Us TV.
Guide Us TV.
You're watching The Newsroom, Islam Newsroom. The news you want when you want it, from the Islamic perspective.
Now we have some websites, alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Who is Allah?
Maybe we'll even see somebody enter into Islam.
Excuse me, do you believe in God?
Why do we call him Allah?
One more time, everyone. Okay, good.
These are the ones that we're going to be mailing out.
Ilaha. Illa. Allah.
And I bear witness that Muhammad.
That's right, we're right across the river from Palestine, as a matter of fact, here in Aqaba. The new moon, the Hilal, has been sighted for the month of Shawwal.
When the adhan is called, it doesn't matter where you are. You go and you make your salah, alhamdulillah.
Now, I think this is something that inshallah ta'ala will all be able to benefit from.
Hey kids, you can recite the Quran on TV. That's right, beginning right now. Record your favorite surah or ayah of Quran in Arabic. Upload your videos, as many as you like. Tell your relatives and friends to rate your video.
Here are some ways to get Guidus TV. Via satellite on Galaxy 19 FTA. At this satellite frequency, transponder rate 5, frequency 11836 MHz, polarity vertical, symbol rate 20770, FEC 3/4, channel ID, Guide US TV. You can also download the app to your smartphone. Available for iPhones from the App Store, for Android on Google Play. And now Guidus TV is available on Roku. Get guided with Guidus TV. Here are some ways to get Guidus TV. Via satellite on Galaxy 19 FTA.
Hey kids, you can recite the Quran on TV. That's right, beginning right now. Record your favorite surah or ayah of Quran in Arabic. Upload your videos, as many as you like. Tell your relatives and friends to rate your video on reciteontv.com.
You're watching The Newsroom, Islam Newsroom. The news you want when you want it, from the Islamic perspective.
Now we have some websites, alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Who is Allah?
Maybe we'll even see somebody enter into Islam.
Excuse me, do you believe in God?
Why do we call him Allah?
One more time, everyone. Okay, good.
These are the ones that we're going to be mailing out.
Ilaha. Illa. Allah.
And I bear witness that Muhammad.
That's right, we're right across the river from Palestine, as a matter of fact, here in Aqaba. The new moon, the Hilal, has been sighted for the month of Shawwal.
When the adhan is called, it doesn't matter where you are. You go and you make your salah, alhamdulillah.
Now, I think this is something that inshallah ta'ala will all be able to benefit from.
Log in now and make your contribution today to support your favorite project at donatetoislam.com.
You're watching The Newsroom, Islam Newsroom. The news you want.
Hey kids, you can recite the Quran on TV. That's right, beginning right now. Record your favorite surah or ayah of Quran in Arabic. Upload your videos, as many as you like. Tell your relatives and friends to rate your video on Recite on TV.
Here are some ways to get Guidus TV. Via satellite on Galaxy 19 FTA. At this satellite frequency, transponder rate 5, frequency 11836 MHz, polarity vertical, symbol rate 20770, FEC 3/4, channel ID, Guide US TV. You can also download the app to your smartphone. Available for iPhones from the App Store, for Android on Google Play. And now Guidus TV is available on Roku. Get guided with Guidus TV. Here are some ways to get Guidus TV. Via satellite on Galaxy 19 FTA. At this satellite frequency, transponder rate 5, frequency 11836 MHz, polarity vertical, symbol rate 20770, FEC 3/4, channel ID, Guide US TV. You can also download the app to your smartphone. Available for iPhones from the App Store, for Android on Google Play. And now Guidus TV is available on Roku. Get guided with Guidus TV. Here are some ways to get guided.
You're watching The Newsroom, Islam Newsroom. The news you want when you want it, from the Islamic perspective.
Now we have some websites, alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Who is Allah? Maybe we'll even see somebody enter into Islam.
Excuse me, do you believe in God?
Why do we call him Allah?
One more time, everyone. Okay, good.
These are the ones that we're going to be mailing out. Ilaha. Illa. Allah.
And I bear witness that Muhammad.
That's right, we're right across the river from Palestine, as a matter of fact, here in Aqaba. The new moon, the Hilal, has been sighted for the month of Shawwal.
When the adhan is called, it doesn't matter where you are. You go and you make your salah, alhamdulillah.
Now, I think this is something that inshallah ta'ala we'll all be able to benefit from.